Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time. So if you tune in, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I am your host, Steve. We are our master. This is episode 3. What's that? And we ain't even past what day 60 yet? But MLK files. I mean, I'm skipping through some shit. This is what I do. Groups are trying to find this. I'm skipping through some stuff. But yeah, we ain't even on page 3. Which is like crazy. I mean, we on chapter 3. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. Section 3, chapter 3, whatever. I'm gonna read the importance. Okay. And even across the spot lines, get my attention. Let me tell you. Be sure that subscribe. I am your host. It's the mass.
Welcome to the show, it's Mr. Mass TV. Serving all the drama just the way it should be. Stars and news making headlines daily. Turn up the volume, let's span it through globally. Entertainment drama, it's all in our queue. Celebrities and headlines coming straight to you. Stay tuned, stay bright, we got the newest scoop. Mr. Mass TV, bringing all the juicy news. Got the rumors and gossip you won't wanna miss.
Alrighty, alrighty. Now, if you're liking, please donate to the channel. All proceeds go right back to the channel. Okay, hold on. Let me put on my background. Y'all know I'm a fan. This is background. And for those who know, I'm a SZA fan. It's one of my favorite artists of all time. Female wise, let me talk my shit. I'll read this shit. Hey, oh snap. I did it again. Y'all gotta help me with my language. When I'm doing too much, y'all just need to say, you're doing too much, bro. Like, chill out. That's all you gotta say. About the time. You gotta chill out. Chill out, bro. You know? Anyway, what do I start? Why? Well, I guess it's sitting here. Should I put my overlay on? Now, back to it. We continue with the MLK facts. Now, so far, what we done got, it's looking like the FBI could be a possibility of setting this man up. We don't know who it was. We know they caught some guy that traveled all the way from another state all the way down to Memphis, or wherever the hotel was. On that very same time, at the very same day, the MLK got another. Not only that, he was the one they caught. He was the one they saw caught his vehicle and all types of stuff. Not to mention, this man was, while he was doing it, he was already in the proceeds of taking care of somebody else and doing something for somebody else. Which is given, I don't know if he was a part of the mob or what. But anyway, oh shit. Man, we gotta go up a little bit. I'm so far behind. We was not this behind. My bad, y'all. I had to look for them. Yeah, there's some iffy shit going on with this whole, these MLK files. Some shit ain't adding up. It's not looking too. I wouldn't say it's not looking too good, but it's not looking like, I don't know, somebody trying to hide shit. It's a lot of cover-ups. You can kind of see by the way this shit's written out. Whoever was writing their reports, because you got a lot of people that show, like they give their testimony or get an explanation of the shit. And it's like, what? But you leave it out some shit, you miss some shit. So something adding up. And if they did that shit, just know MLK family paid. Okay? Same with JFK family paid out their expense. Because that's how it goes if you don't know how it goes. You want to get back, you get back by getting them. Well, at least this day and age. They gonna sue your ass before anything. Okay? So And talking about, oh yeah, that get back motherfuckers, none of this. Get it back in blood, get it back in blood, all this shit. None of y'all motherfuckers want to go get it back in money. None of y'all want to go get it back in assets. None of y'all want to go get it back in residual income. Y'all don't want to go get it back in that. Y'all always want to go get it back in blood, don't you? Let me stop, man. Maybe I'm cooking too much for the time. Anywho, let's get to it. What will be there? Y'all gotta excuse me if I'm reading this like not for like to interpret like nerdish, because I can kind of speak part nerdish, but I don't want to fucking go there. So when I'm speaking, whether I'm speaking with slang or I'm speaking proper, you know, I'm gonna read how I read. I'm gonna conduct how I conduct. Okay, let me be the conductor. Right? Okay. I think I read this shit. You see, the man in the tent units patrol to keep areas sealed off. That's just not how you for this. Now, what the fuck? Motherfuckers getting plastic surgery? Somebody want to go because this shit is irrelevant. We gonna get to the nitty gritty shit. Cause what the fuck? Oh, this is the information on the Ray dude. Okay. So Ray listed a charged addresses on March 17th with the St. Francis Hotel, giving his forwarding address as general delivery, main post office in Atlanta, Georgia. I feel like I've read this already. Now from New Orleans, Ray drove. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Okay, from New Orleans, Ray drove to Salem, Alabama, March 22nd, when Ray began to stalk Dr. King, according to the Huey statements on Ray's admission on this. And March 23rd, after the overnight stay there, he went to the Montgomery March 20. He went to on to Montgomery of March 2024 on March 24th to Birmingham and finally to Atlanta, Georgia. So this man was literally fucking following Dr. King. In Atlanta, Ray rented a room, number two in a room house at the 114 14th Street Northeast from the operator Jimmy Denton Gardner. He stayed there until March 28th, on which day, while still in Atlanta, he purchased U.S. postal money order yada yada yada, paid able to the Locksmith and Institute. Hmm. The gout signature uh, was a matchup. On the 29th, Ray appeared at the Amervine Supply Company, 3701 Airport Highway, Birmingham, Alabama, and using alias Harvey Loner, purchased a Remington 2.243 caliber rifle model 700 with a 2x 7x Redfield telescope sight mounted on a 432, almost certainly because the bench on the breech of the the .243 caliber weapon was kept with handcraft with Harding perspective and could not be loaded. Ray returned it for the following day, not having fired it. He explained that his brother didn't like it and exchanged the .243 rifle for a model 76, 760, 360, 3 to 60 caliber Remington. The scope was transferred to later the latter rifle. Throughout the transaction, the package for either rifle was a Browning shotgun carton with a large enough to hold the scope, equipped Remington 432 Damn, so this motherfucker was sizing up the scopes. So he was, this is crazy. This motherfucker was literally following them. Taking trips at the same time, fucking going to places and purchasing shit. It's some hitman type shit, you feel me? Now the Atlanta rooming house operator, Jimmy Delton on March 31st, Gardner stated that he had Ray print his name, Eric S. Gout, on an old envelope at Gamer's request. The darkness could transfer the name property to his official records. The handprinting and a matchup with the other Gout Ray printing samples. Okay, so not only was this motherfucker doing all this while he was also making these transactions or doing whatever the fuck he needs to do, he was using alias names and make made up fucking names, probably fake IDs, all type of shit. Sound like a hit to me. Okay. Now using the name Eric out, Ray left his laundry and cleaning at Piedmont Laundry Pickup Station at 1168 Peachtree Northwest in Atlanta. 2 days later, as Eric S. Grant Ray on April 3rd registered into room 34 at the Rebel Motor Hotel, 3466 Longmont Avenue, East Tennessee. The distance between Atlanta and Memphis by the most convenient route is 389 miles. He gave 2608 Highland Avenue, Birmingham, as his address, and he noted that on a registration card that he was driving a Mustang with an Alabama license number. With that license, his signature was a match on the other identified Galt signatures. On this same day, he purchased a safety razor and shaving supplies at the Raxol drugstore in Whitehaven. So they just keep track of all the shit that he's doing. Because they can do that. I'm telling you. They need to find you and see what the fuck you've been doing. They have every fucking thing they need to. I'm telling you, it's all the fuck them. Now, Ray left the Rebel Motel before 1 p.m. Checkout time on April 4th, 14th, 4143. At some point between 3 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. on the 4th, a man generally answered Ray's description, rented room 5B at 422 and a half South Main Street, Memphis, in the name of John Willard. So this motherfucker got like 4 5 alien names. Now Ray admitted to having in between the room with Raul, who he first said rented the room using Willard alias. Ray supplied. Am I saying that name? Who's name? Am I saying the name? In another letter, Hurry. I said Raul. Curl. Ray states he himself at 4 p.m. rented the room using the alias John Willard. Why you use so many aliases, bruh? Now Ray went out to the New York Arms Company store, then located at 162 South Main Street, and purchased a pair of Burchell binoculars for a total of $41.55. Now Ray was identified by the salesman at York Arms as Ray admits to have been to the sports store to having been made a purchase for binoculars. By 5 p.m. at the latest, Ray had returned to the room house, picking his Mustang, and has took his zipper bag and bed spread to room 5B by necessary interference because it was immediately brought down from there and dropped on the sidewalk of the 30-06 rifle had been taken up to the room 5B at this time just before Ray's trip to the New York Arms Co. store. So this is why the people kept saying they saw this man walking in the fucking sheet. He used the fucking sheet off the damn hotel to cover up the fucking rifle he was carrying. Interesting fact. Another interesting fact, they talk about all his aliens. So far, I've seen like fucking 4 different aliens names. How the fuck is Ray able to fucking hold these different hitman type shit? You know? As a detail, allegedly. Actually, what the fuck I'm talking about allegedly? This shit already public record. As detailed in the discussion, of course, the FBI investigation, yada yada yada, the assassination field from the common bathroom at the rear of the rooming house after firing the shot that killed Dr. King. The assassin could have cleared and undoubtedly did clear up the corridor and stairs into the street in about 45 seconds. In another 15 seconds outside, he could have reached and undoubtedly did reach Ray's white Mustang after dropping Ray's bag. The rifle Ray brought in bearing only his fingerprints and the bedspread which Ray admits to taking up to 25. Staff reenactment. According to the post-conviction statement by Ray special agent in charge of the Memphis Field Office, Robert Jensen, rumored Charles Stevens had a good look at Ray in the rooming house. Interview with Robert Jensen. On the street, uh, Guy Warren Jr. in his place of business, Canopy Amusement Company, at 424 South Main Street, heard a thud near the front of the door of his store, looked up to see a white male walking rapidly past the store going south, right to the left of someone inside the store, and with the two customers in his store, went to the front door where they observed a small white car, a Mustang, at 6:04 p.m. According to the to the customers, pulled away going through north, left to right, in the curbside parking place just south of the Canopy store in Memphis, 441 1987 sub at Section 1, CF, whatever. According to Ray's admission to Dr. Pearl, I don't know the fuck to say. Ray drove south into Mississippi and then turned east through Birmingham, reaching Atlanta about 6 a.m. on April 5th. He abandoned the white Mustang on the table in the room at the Atlanta Rooming House. He left a letter about South Africa from John University Society in California as a copy of the Free Press from Los Angeles to divert the FBI's attention to California while he fled to Canada. Damn, that motherfucker was skilled with fucking. Is y'all fucking listening? So not only was he doing all this shit, he deterred the FBI to not suspect that he had anything to do with it. Ray then picked up his laundry at the Freeman Elevator Laundry Pickup Station at 1168 Peachtree Northeast in Atlanta on the 5th of April. He then took a bus departing Atlanta just after noon on the 5th and arrived in Cincinnati at 1:30 a.m. on the 6th of April after an hour layover, which he stated he spent in a tavern near the bus depot. Ray continued by bus to Detroit, where he arrived at about 8 a.m. He crossed by taxi to Canada, arriving to Winslow an hour or so before noon, and proceeded from there to Toronto by train, arriving at about 5 p.m. He rented a room at the 102 Lucine Avenue without giving his name. On the 8th of April, Ray began the process of securing a Canadian passport. He picked two names, Paul Edward Bridgman and Raymond George Sneed, from the announcements of birth in the newspapers for the year 1932 in the public library. He made an application for a duplicate birth certificate in each of the names on April 10th. Fucking proof. This motherfucker. Hold the fuck up. So you mean to tell me this? I mean, I get it, but still, bro, you wasn't tracing your steps wise. But this is like some fucking hitman type shit. This was on April 10th, and somebody paid him off. Is what it seems like. On April 10th of the following day, had a passport picture taken in the name of Bridgman, and then provided a separate mailing address for the expected replies to Snipe. He rented a room at 962 Dunman Street in the name of Snide on April 16th. On the same day, he executed an application in the name of Paul Birmingham, or Paul Bridgman, my bad. Ray's 102 Washington Avenue address is the person to be notified in case of emergency. The Kennedy Travel Agency in Toronto handled the proceeding of the application for Ray. On the 19th, Ray moved to the Dunman Street address. Fingerprints of Eric S. Galt were found to be a match with those of James Earls Ray. After the search of the fingerprints on the fugitive felons, according to author Hurl, he gained from Ray that Ray visited four bars on the 24th in order to watch the TV show The FBI. He found the show turned into he found the show turned in at the fourth place, and he tried to learn that he had made the 10 most wanted list with an international look out as Ray. He checked out the Osceola Avenue room on the 19th. Damn. So this motherfucker was covering his strap. Mm. But at the same time, they know every fucking thing he did. Like I said, they know what the fuck he ate, left for dinner, breakfast, lunch, when he shitted. They know every fucking thing. That's what it seems like. The fucking thing. Woo, it's a lot. This man that had 4 or 5 names with how many different aliases named Ray something. Your original name is Ray something. But Ray had like 4, 5, 10 names. We don't fucking know. Okay? We don't know, okay? Anyway, let me continue. Oh shit. On April 24th, the Canadian passport in the name of Raymond George Stenham was issued to Ray. Ray purchased a round-trip ticket to London and then departed on May 6th of 1968. Now from London, Ray took a place to Lebanon where he spent 10 days looking for a passage to Anola, uh, Anogla, whatever. But when he was unable to do so, he returned to London after first getting his passport replaced at the Canadian Embassy in Lebanon to correct the spelling of the name Sneed. Is it Sneed or Snaid? I don't fucking know. Okay. One of the two. Bear with me. Ray then returned to London. This motherfucker done been to Canada, London, France, Germany. This motherfucker done been all the fuck over. Just chilling on somebody else's expenses. Clearly, he did a hit, and he was paid for doing that fucking hit. Now he was just living his best life from here to there. Yeah. At the same time, knowing where to keep his tracks and shit and cover his fucking tracks, that sounds very fucking strange to me. But anyway, let me continue reading. Ray returned to London and spent his time trying to find a way to join a mercenary force. To this end, he brought a plane ticket to Brussels in the process of meeting his plane at the Heathrow Airport, where he was apprehended on June 8th of 1968 by detectives from New Scotland Yard. They was on your ass like white on right. But what makes you think your ass is going to be on America's Most Wanted and you think your ass is going to get away? If we catch your ass, and you know will come for your ass sometime. It just so happened to be when you trying to join a mercenary force. Shame on you, bro. Now the arrest was made on the basis of use of fraudulent passport and carrying a concealed weapon. The loaded 38 caliber Japanese make revolver found on his person at Heathrow. So when they say found as a person, so you motherfuckers don't understand, don't know what that means. Found on him, basically. The This chronologically has been complied from data in FBI reports and raised letters to author William Bradford Earl. It was hoped by the task force that we would have an opportunity to go over the facts with James Earl Ray himself. Accordingly, after the United States Supreme Court denied his petition for a right of what is that? Corona. In December 13, 1967, a verbal request was made to Ray's attorney, James H. Leeser, for an opportunity to interview Ray. Leeser stated that he was writing Ray a letter that day and would advise him of our desire and interview him and leave the matter up to him. Now, the interview with James H. Lee, December 14, 1976. Also, the task force sent Ray's letter on December 15, 1976, via his attorney requesting an interview. While no answer our letter was received, Ray sent the task force a copy of a letter addressed to his attorney. Ray attached a copy of a complaint he recently filed in a civil action and stated that the letter to his attorney that I agree with your advice on opposing the interview. It would appear that this would be only in the interest of the JD and their book writing collaborators. Gerald Frank George Millie. Uh, Absent a statement to us from existing Ray explanations were compared and are here briefly noted. So they got Ray locked up. They trying to offer Ray book deals and shit. Ray denying them all. Ray living the fucking sweet life, if you ask me. This motherfucker living the sweet life, Zach Kobe and shit. Ray do whatever the fuck he want to. Ray don't wait fucking how many years without fucking get caught or having anything fucking on his ass. Been a country. Ain't no telling how much money Ray got from the jail and on the inside or the outside for that shit. It's mighty fucking strange. Something ain't adding up right. First, no one other than his attorneys talked with Ray before plea bargaining, resulting in his conviction of the first-degree murder of Martin Luther King and sentencing in open court on March 10, 1969 before Judge W. Preston Battle, Criminal Court of Shelby County, Tennessee. At the time, on vote Dyer, Judge Battle asked Ray, "Are you pleading guilty to murder in the first degree in the case because you killed Dr. Martin Luther King under such circumstances that would make you legally guilty of murder in the first degree under the law explained to you by your lawyers?" Ray answered yes. Ray then acknowledged that he was pleading guilty freely, voluntary, and understandably. Okay, he and his attorney Percy Foreman initiated a copy of the questions and answers. He also signed a detailed stipulation professing that he fired the fatal shot. The task force observed that the only way one can be legally guilty of first degree murder is when one accomplishes or aids or assists in the accomplishment of the wrongful killing of a human being with premeditation and malice or forethought. Thus, Ray has been judicially confessed that he intended to kill and did kill Dr. Marley. So he confessed. This Ray motherfucker, that motherfucker confessed. He said he did it. You know he did it. It was him. Now, second, Ray related in a writing to an author heard a story of his ideology from Missouri State Prison to Memphis, which acknowledged that he brought the murder weapon and made his way to Memphis, rented the room at 422 South Main Street on April 4th, 1968, then using the alias John Willard, waited in the white Mustang and drove raw away from the crime scene after the murder, wholly unaware of the killing of Dr. Martin Luther King in the version of Raw and the mysterious killer whom Ray thought to be an international gun runner. Ray bought the murder weapon from Raw, thinking it was to be displayed to prospective Malcolm buyers in room 5B of the flop house of South Main Street. Third, in the statement read, on the program, a station of KMDX TV, St. Louis, Missouri, in August of 1959, by his brother Jerry James Earl Ray, was quoted as as Elling that he was the innocent victim, the fall guy, of a scheme by the FBI in Memphis, 44, 1987, sub M665. Now, this description of the crime contains no reference to wrong. Fourth, the most recent story available to the task force is reported as the result of a 4-hour interview by Wayne Chasten Jr. for the Pacific News Service, October 20th of 1974, is to the effect that Ray was set up. Wait. So, what you're saying is Ray didn't do it. Ray was the fall guy. So now y'all saying Ray did it, but now y'all saying that Ray didn't do it. Ray was the fall guy, allegedly. Now, as Pat Steve for Raoul, it proceeds along with the same lines as a tale told by Ray to author who that there was to be a meeting at the rooming house at 6 p.m. with an international gun runner. Ray was introduced by Raoul, have the white Mustang at the curb for Raoul used that evening. However, Ray drove away from the area about 6 p.m. to get air in the low tire and found police swarming all over the place when he tried to return at 7:05. He could not park, was turned back by police, and learned only after driving 100 miles into Mississippi that he had been associated with the men who killed Dr. King, the assassination of Dallas and beyond. By yada 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 yada. Okay, now the task force views in the esoteric content of these varying and potentially self-serving tales to be unbelievable. Now, the varying details are mentally self-referring. Um, Ray first admits full guilt. He then said that he waited innocency, innocency, innocently, damn, at the curb and took off after the shot were raw. Okay, y'all gotta give me a break. I've been reading too fucking much. As a passenger, he next says he was at the cop hall of the FBI. Finally, he and the Mustang were not in the area where the shots were fired, and he never saw Raul after the event. Now, the eyewitness of the getaway saw only one man who was underway. The man left in a hurry with a white Mustang, and Ray admitted to doing inversion number two. We concluded Ray was lying about the existence of Raul. Ray's stipulated judicial confession corrupts in detail with the facts dislocated by the investigation and failure to self-serving stories pursuant to the undiligence and likelihood of any hood company. So yeah, if they catch your ass on the stand and lie, bro, you fucking cooked. That's basically what the fuck they saying. And Ray, your ass is caught too many times lying, bro. Okay, how long we been on this one? Okay, we've been on here for like 30 minutes, y'all. Okay, I gotta hit it. Now, for what we know, let me just give you a quick little breakdown. This Ray dude, they saying that he did it. Then they said there's a possibility that he didn't do it, that he was set up by the FBI and all this extra other shit. This Ray Errol Jones, whatever the fuck this man's name is, he's the one who did it. He's the one who did it. The man wore 4 different aliases. This motherfucker's have been to 5 different countries. While after attempting the assassination and hitting up Martin Luther King like he did. Done been to fucking Germany, France, Russia, I'm telling what the fuck, Canada, all over the fucking countries. Every fucking way he done did. And for some reason, he didn't get caught at to the right time until they wanted him to. Mighty strange to me. That's all I gotta say. Very, very, very interesting. All I know is when this shit go down, when as people slowly recover this shit, I'm gonna need the FBI, anybody that works for them, or whatever the fuck, whoever with the head anything to partake in this shit, to pay MLK family, pay the JFK family, and pay whoever the fuck else they done did dirty like that. 'Cause we can speak on names, but I ain't gonna say some big names, especially on this platform. But I guess that's it. That's all I really got for y'all. I do appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'm your humble host, Mr. Mass. Be sure to hit the like, comment, subscribe when we get out. Until the next one, y'all. Peace.
Welcome to the show, it's Mr. Nice TV. Serving all the drama just the way it should be. Stars and news making headlines daily. Turn up the volume, let's span it through globally. Entertainment drama, it's all in our queue. Celebrities and headlines coming straight to you. Stay tuned, stay bright, we got the newest scoop. Mr. Mass TV, bringing all the juicy